Good morning. No nativity is complete without young children in elaborate dressing gowns and paper hats carrying shiny presents. Yes, it's the wise men, the magi from the east. And they perform an important role, not just adding to the cast of a nativity. We've seen that already, actually. Matthew's great concern is to point out that Jesus is the one who will bring blessing to the whole world. So what could be better than visitors from the east to celebrate his birth? But I want to follow through the detail of their story. They come basically seeing a star that predicts the King of the Jews has been born, but they don't precisely know where. So they go and talk to the chief priests who are with King Herod. Where's the Messiah to be born? And of course the chief priests answer well, and it shouldn't surprise us given all that we've looked at over the past couple of weeks. The answer is in the Old Testament. God has been planning this event for centuries. And the answer is Bethlehem. And it's found in the Old Testament prophet Micah, contemporary of Isaiah, so we're roughly 700 years or so before Jesus. Listen to Micah chapter 5. And again, as you listen, consider whether there is any better description of Jesus, even centuries before he actually comes to earth. But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel. Well, we've seen that before, prophecy of a king. Listen to this though, whose origins are from of old, from ancient times. And here is a king whose origins are ancient. And it seems to me the only way to understand that is to consider that Jesus is eternal. He is the one who has existed before his conception and birth. Indeed, he's always existed. He is the eternal God become a baby. And, well, you can't get more ancient origins than that. And we get a description in Micah of what he will do. He will stand and shepherd his flock in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his God, and they will live securely. For then his greatness will reach to the ends of the earth. And again, we've seen this before, this king from ancient days. Well, his impact will be across the world. Oh, that's come true. And he will shepherd his flock. He is the shepherd king, one who will rule, but rule with tenderness, concerned to nurture and feed his sheep. And Jesus will himself say, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. So what's the right response? What's the right response to the eternal king who comes to shepherd his flock through all nations? Well, there's only one appropriate response according to Matthew. On coming to the house, the wise men saw the child with his mother Mary, and they bowed down and worshipped him. Think about it, that's pretty astonishing. You're not supposed to worship anybody but God himself. And right from the outset, these wise men realised the child before them was no mere human. One who had ancient origins, one who is eternal, one who is God. And the only response is to bow and worship him and bring him all the costly gifts that they had. And maybe as we come to the end of our look at Matthew, as we see Jesus, the son of David, the son of Abraham, the one prophesied in Isaiah and Micah, Emmanuel, the one who saves his people from their sins, can I urge you right now just to stop and in your heart bow and worship him. There really is nobody like him. He is worthy of all the costliest things that we can bring to him. Come and worship Christ, the newborn King. Lord, we bow in awe before you. Lord, you are eternal, the Ancient of Days, our King who laid down his life for us. We worship you. for your glory. Amen. Well, continue to worship Jesus throughout today.